Today we are in my basement. My crazy messy basement. Why am I in my basement? Because this is where the freezers are. And I'm gonna show you what comes in half a pig when you buy half a pig from a farmer. You're gonna hear the furnace fan in the background, but that's okay. Well, now it's turned off. I just realized that I'm missing the smoked hocks. They're at my sister's house because I'm looking and I'm like, I'm missing something here. So I asked her and she said they're in her freezer, but that's cool. I've got it all laid out here for you and I'm gonna show you a rundown of what is in this half a pig. There is a lot of variables. Breed, age, size. This was not a really big pig. This side was 86 pounds hanging weight. But what does 86 pounds hanging weight translate into in your freezer? So to start us off, we have 9 pounds, 11 ounces of fat. This will be rendered into lard and it will be about 4 quart jars worth of lard. We've got the bacon rind, which is great for baked beans or something, bacon ends, and the jowl, which we get smoked. We have 6 pounds of sliced bacon. This is on the low side for bacon. There's about a pound of ends though too. This is on the low side for bacon because it was a smaller pig. Each of these is a fat pound. So there is 5 pounds of ground pork, which we adore. These hams range in size from 7.5 to 8.5 pounds. There's 3 of them. You can get hams cut into different sizes. We like, this is a good size for us. Now, we've got a roast and such. We don't like all roasts. So I actually only have 2 roasts. I have a picnic roast, which weighs 3 pounds, 14 ounces. And I have, where are we here? Shoulder roast, which weighs 4 pounds, 5 ounces. Other than that, I got a shoulder roast cut into chops, which I love. There's 4 big chops weighing 3 pounds, 10 ounces altogether. There is sirloin chops, which is another shoulder roast, and they are 3 pounds, 8 ounces. Again, 4 big chops. These ribs are 3.5 pounds. There's less ribs on a pig than you would think. And then we have all these loin chops, which are all 4 chops to a pack, ranging from 2.5 pounds to just over 3 pounds for a package. So this is what the breakdown is. So when we raise meat, our goal is that we sell enough to pay for our own, to be no money out of pocket. So the smoking and curing was about 50 pounds of that. We got some extra jowls and hocks that the other people didn't want, but I didn't include it in here. So really, our smoking costs were more like $40, $35, $40 for this half a pig. The butcher was $85 to $90. The slaughter for a whole pig is $70. This is half a pig, so it's $35. If we were to sell this pork, it would sell for $4 a pound hanging weight. So $4 times 86 pounds is what, so 8, 16, 24, 32, so like $350 is what the consumer would pay to us. That would include the slaughter and us raising it, and then they actually call the butcher and tell them how they want it cut, and they pay the butcher directly for what the butcher does, because depending on what they do, like sausage and what sort of things they want, butcher costs different things. And this is a price structure that is very common for where we live. So what is the overall weight? Let's do some math here. So I just did a bit of math here, guys, and honestly, I'm quite surprised. So I count the fat in with the total weight because to us, the fat is a valuable resource. Whether you are using it in sausages or you are rendering it for lard for cooking, I count that as the overall finished thing. So we ended up on an 86 pound pig, we ended up with 74 pounds and 12 ounces of usable food. That's like mind-blowing to me. The fat was 9 pounds, 11 ounces. So if you take that away, you're still at 65 pounds out of 86 pounds. So how does that work down versus the $4 per hanging weight pound you pay versus what you actually pay for what goes in your freezer? So how it breaks down, Matt, can you stop that please? It's making the focus go funny. How it breaks down is that the cost of slaughter plus, actually I shouldn't have added slaughter in there. I gotta redo my math for a second. So if you had bought this pig from us, you would have paid $4 per hanging weight pound of 86 pounds, meaning you pay us $344, and you would pay to the butcher $125 for the processing, curing, smoking, cut, wrapping, etc. This works out to, per hanging weight pound, $5.45 a pound. And then if you count what ends up in your freezer, 74 pounds, 12 ounces, that,
3, 2.
guys, it works out that that 74 pounds, 12 ounces costs you $6.25 a pound. So this means for even your cheapest cuts, you're paying $6.27 a pound. So some people might go, oh, for, you know, a roast, that's kind of expensive per pound. But then you look at good bacon, and you're paying $6.27 a pound for good bacon, that here you're looking at $8 to $10 a pound minimum if you're buying it just by the cut. So buying half an animal really does work out well if you can afford the upfront cost and the freezer space. So when I was putting the other stuff back in, I actually found the hocks. So there's 2 hocks here, and 1 pound, just about 14 ounces, which actually brings our total up to like don't make me do math right now. It brings our total up to over 76 pounds, which actually brings this down a tiny bit too. So that's pretty fun. And today's Hamish's birthday, and we're gonna cook some bacon for lunch. So let's go see what this bacon looks like. So we unwrapped a pack of the bacon, and guys, it looks beautiful. It's a thicker cut bacon, which is amazing. And we can't wait to eat this for lunch for Hamish's birthday.